Hello guys, today I'm going to teach you how to apply for a Vietnam visa all by yourself. This process is very easy and super quick. Now, I hope anyone who chances on this video will also try his or her best to do it by him or herself. Even if you are not ready to travel to Vietnam, just try it and get the experience because it's real easy, and I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you. So follow this tutorial very closely and do it step by step as I do it, and then possibly you can also apply for your own visa without the help of any agent. So without wasting my time, quickly we will need our Google Chrome or Google, any search engine we have. Then we quickly type Vietnam. Okay, so I have typed it here already, so it's here. So Vietnam Immigration Department. Okay, so Vietnam Immigration Department. It will take us to their portal. Now please keep notice of, yes, the picture over here. This is the real portal. Then we click on it. Don't worry, even though you see it in Vietnamese, but everything will be translated to English. Now we are applying for a visa, an e-visa. So we quickly go to electronic visa. Now click on electronic visa and we wait patiently. Now this is the official portal where all visas applications are done. This is where your agent apply for visas for you. So I would like you to follow this tutorial very closely and try to do it by yourself. It's very easy. Now we are here at the portal. Now we have a lot of instructions. You can read everything, but for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll quickly jump to what we need today. So we go to personally apply for e-visa. Then we click personally apply for e-visa. Now when you get here, the portal, they are giving you instructions on how to upload your passport and your passport photo. So you read everything carefully and then you do the right thing. Now the next thing I want you to keep in mind is your application fee. We have $25 for single entry and then $50 for single multiple entry. $50 for multiple entry. Now someone will say, what is the single entry and what is multiple entry? Single entry simply means that after acquiring the visa, you can come in once, and when you go out, you cannot come back again. If your visa is expired or not, you cannot come back. But with multiple entry, you can come in, go out, come in, and go out. Maybe you're a busy type, so you are running your business, but you want to travel. You can come to Vietnam and go back, come to Vietnam again, go back to your country, come again, go, until the visa expires. So that's the difference between multiple entry and single entry. Now, having known this, we quickly go to confirm. So confirmation of reading carefully instruction and having completed application. So now that we have carefully read everything, we confirm and we continue to the next page. So we could see that we have 3 steps to complete. It's real easy and super quick. So the first thing we need to do is we upload our photo, our passport picture. Now mind you that the size should be in accordance with that of the Vietnam portal. If it is not, they will definitely reject it and you have to upload it again. So quickly, let's upload our passport photo, and here is our passport photo. Good. So this is a good size and it is completely there. Then we upload our passport. Yes, so here's our passport as well. Now the next thing is your personal information. So your surname, let me use surname Atar. Given name, we have James. Your date of birth. So the date of birth, we can say, let's say September 10 September 10, 1995. Okay, so let's choose our date of birth. We have 1993, 14 September. Place of birth, Accra. Yes, let's choose Accra. Now, nationality. Our nationality, search. Let me say Ghana. Now we go to the sex. We are male. Religion, Christian. Email. So we have a lot of email. Let me choose one. Okay, so lexin28283 that's our email. Now if you have your Ghana card, you can put your Ghana card number here, GHA 007153434. Yes, that's our Ghana card number. Next thing is, have you ever used any passport to enter into Vietnam? No. Do you have multiple nationalities? No. Violation of the Vietnamese laws? No. So request information. So this is where I was talking about. Single entry, multiple entry. Now, which one do you prefer? Which entry do you prefer? Do you want single entry or multiple? So let's say we want a multiple entry. We choose multiple entry. Now, when do you want your visa to be granted, or when do you want to visit Vietnam? So I want to visit Vietnam on the 2024 October or November 10th. Yes. And then to which date? So we can choose. If we choose multiple, we can choose a validity of 3 months. So 2025 January 6th. Now you put in which type of passport are you using? Ordinary, official, diplomatic. If you're not a government official or anything like that, you go for an ordinary passport. Then you put your passport number. Let's say G5590055. So that's my passport number. When was your passport issued? When was the passport issued? All the information is in the passport page. So if you come here, you could see when the passport was issued, and all the information is here. So when was your passport issued? So let's assume it was issued in 2015. No, let's go for 2023 September 28th. And then when is your passport expiring? So so this, where was it issued? So definitely Ghana, and that's in Accra. When is your passport expiring? So let's say 2034. So we have the drop down menu here. You can choose when it is expiring from the drop down menu. So 2033 September 28th. Next question is, do you hold any other valid passports? Do you hold any other valid passports? So no, if you don't have any other passports. Now the next thing is your permanent residence. Where do you stay? Where is your permanent residency? Now our permanent residence, let's assume we stay in Accra. So street 123 Medina, Accra. Now contact address, if you don't have that, it's not a problem, we can skip it. Now emergency contacts. When you say emergency contact, I hope you understand. Who do you call in case there's a problem? So let's go for emergency contact. Let's say I will call Stephen Odro. Now, what is the current residence of Stephen Odro? So I will say he's also in Accra. And then his phone number, we put in his phone number. Relationship, he is my brother. Now we go to your occupation. What is your job? So my job is a teacher. I'm a teacher. So I'll put in a teacher. So name, where do I teach? Let's say I teach at Cape Coast, or no, let's use everything Accra Methodist Basic School. Position, so you are a teacher. Your phone number, you can put 059 So address, where is the school? So we go Accra Medina. So we choose our street 1 to 3. Now the next one is information about your trip. Why are you coming to Vietnam? Now there are a lot of reasons why you are coming to Vietnam. So 8 activities: air crewmen, assure to the country, board the ship to return home, business, dealing with problem, diplomatic, a whole lot, labor, employment. So if you have direct employment from Ghana or anywhere from the world, you will choose labor or employment. But if not, and you are just coming to tour or you are coming to visit the country, then you go for tourism. So from tourism, name of hosting agent. Since we don't have any hosting agent, or we have not registered with any tourist organization in Vietnam, we skip this place. Then we go to intended length of stay. How many days are we intending to stay in Vietnam? So we choose 30 days to stay in Vietnam. Yes, so we go for 30 days. That's our intended day in Vietnam. If in case, because of your activities, you will need more than 30 days, then still you need to apply with 30 days, and afterwards or on your arrival, you can extend your stay in Vietnam. Now, the next question is, when do you intend to come, or when do you intend to enter? So which dates do you intend to enter Vietnam? Now your intended dates should tally with the first part where you failed, okay? When you want to get the visa and when you want to exit. So it should tally with your date of entry. Now, which checkpoint? Are you coming through air or land? Now, if you're coming through air, we have Ho Chi Minh and then Hanoi. So let's assume we are coming through Ho Chi Minh Airport. So we choose Tan Son Nhat International Airport, which is Ho Chi Minh. And then where are we going to exit? When we are going, where are we going to use? So let's assume we are using the same Ho Chi Minh Airport when we are leaving. Now here is, where are you going to stay? It simply means your hotel. Okay, so which hotel are you going to stay, or are you going to stay with a friend? Now let's assume we are going to stay in a hotel, because for the first time you cannot say you're coming for a tour and you're coming to stay with a friend. It doesn't make sense. So we are going to stay in a hotel. So which hotel are we going to stay in? So let's assume this is our address, but first you need to book a hotel, or you need to reserve a hotel in Vietnam. Yes, you need to reserve a hotel in Vietnam. Then on your reservation, you will find the address of the hotel. On the hotel reservation, you find the address. So before you start everything, you need to reserve your address before you start with the process. So you need to reserve your hotel before you start with the process. So let's assume this is my address where I'm going to stay. Now the phone number of where you are going to stay is also on the reservation. Okay, it's also on your hotel reservation. So let's assume this is the phone number on my reservation. Let's assume. Now choose city or province. Now be mindful that you said you are entering Ho Chi Minh, so definitely your hotel or where you are going to stay should be in Ho Chi Minh. Now after you enter through Ho Chi Minh, then you can explore other places, but for the purpose of the visa, you said you are entering through Ho Chi Minh where you are going to stay, so your state or province should be in Ho Chi Minh. So when you go to H, you find it here. You find Ho Chi Minh, yes. So Ho Chi Minh City. So that's where we are going to start. Now quickly we go to the next question. Have you been to Vietnam in the last year? If yes, yes. If no, no. Do you have relatives who are currently living or reside in Vietnam? If yes, yes. If no, no. Now the next part is trips expenses. Your expenses. So how much money have you designated for your intended stay in Vietnam? How much money? So I have $1,200. Okay, so yes, 1,200. Or someone will think, let me say 1,000. Or I will choose 700 US dollars. Now the next, who will cover the trip? Now maybe someone is sponsoring your trip, your school, your business, your organization is sponsoring you for a holiday, so you can choose organization. But if it's yourself, you choose the applicant. Now type. So are you having it in cash or on credit card or on traveler's check, or it's in your bank account? So let's say I have it on me, cash. Does the applicant have health insurance? If yes, you go for yes. If no, no. And then it has no effect on your visa application if you have it or not, but better for you if you have it. Now we have to assure that we have to agree to the policy that I assure that I have truthfully declared all relevant details. Yes, I have. Now we put in our captcha here, which is 3B caps B 3. Moreover, if you think it is still not clear for you, you can change it by refreshing it to get the one you think it's appropriate for you. Now we go to review. After we've put in all our information, the next thing is we go to our stage 2, we review. So let's review if all our information we've given are correct. Moreover, if the information given is not correct, we will be sent back to where we did a mistake and we will review it again. Now, yes, we got a problem with the request. So when the request is valid till, okay, so 2024-11. Now let's choose, okay, that's the appropriate date because it's 3 months. Okay, so let's go back to review. Okay, new one. So we have 1, 2, 2, 4 new captcha. Then let's review. Okay, December. No, 2024 2. Okay, great. So we need to enter a new one captcha. Then we continue. We have so now let's review. Good. So after you've done everything, please make sure you save this information. Successfully completed. Now you have your registration code. This is the code you will use to log in into your portal to check your visa progress. Now your email, your date of birth, passport number, nationality, everything is here. So your application is almost done. We are almost done. So we click OK, but make sure you save this information. You can save it by taking a picture of it and keeping it somewhere for safety purpose. Then we click OK. Now everything is okay. All our informations are correct. All our information is true. There are no mistakes. So this is from beginning to end. This is all the information we've submitted, and we assume everything here is correct. All our information is correct. Now we proceed to payment. Now be mindful that the payment can be done only with a card. Yes, so you can do it with a Visa card. Now all the details, these are payment details. Now remind you that you can also let someone pay with his or her card for you. But before someone can pay for you, you need to give this registration code and the email address to the person, as well as your passport number and the date of birth to the person. So you have to give your passport number, your registration code, date of birth, and email to the person in case you don't have the Visa card to pay. So here are the information we are going to use to pay our visa. Now the next thing we need to do is we agree, and then we go to pay e-visa. Pay e-visa. Great. So which one are we paying with? Are we paying by ATM card or paying by Visa card? So I choose a Visa card. So Visa, or if you have MasterCard, you can use your MasterCard to pay. If you have a Visa card, you use your Visa card to pay. Now let's choose. So I have a MasterCard as well as a Visa card, so I choose which one I will use. So let me use Visa card. Now the next thing is you are going to input your card information. Put in your card information. Now here is our card information, and then after finishing everything, you put the billing address, city, and the last 3-digit numbers. Select which country, and let me use Ghana. Date of expiry. So when is your card expiry? You need to put it in. Now which address? So let me use this address. Ghana. Then after everything is done, we put in the card number. So let's just put in any card number for the purpose of this one. Great. So now that we are done with putting our card number, good. So our payments, we have to read and understand the terms and conditions of our payment. Now after we've accepted that, we confirm and then continue with our payment. So that's all. You continue with your payment. After you continue with your payment, you get an alert, and then you print out the alert and kindly wait for your visa. Now in the next tutorial, I will teach you on how to check for your visa progress. After you've applied, how do you check for the visa progress? So let's continue with this video in the next series. Please kindly follow up and try to do it by yourself, and you can send it privately to me anywhere in the comments. Thank you.